Architecture on Extreme Environment is a 2-year master program. It's an international program where half of the students are Scandinavian and the rest are international students that apply for the last 2 years of their studies. The main focus of this program is being site-specific at the utmost of consequences. And to do so, the program is divided into 2 semesters with very different strategies. Those 2 semesters have always the same focus at hand, which is a territory in the world which is under extreme conditions, out of balance. It might be because of high levels of pollution, the impact of climate change. And the students are challenged to study that context, have a hypothesis of how they can be built more environmentally in that context, define that hypothesis, design it, build it, and take it for a month-long field study and test if their hypothesis holds water. That is the first semester. During that month-long field work, at the end of the semester, they also define what the building program will be for the second semester, where they then develop a building for the context, with the collaborators, with the local knowledge and the communities that they have been in touch with. One of the main aspects of the program is also to start to push the boundaries, to innovate.
I think when I picked this program, I wanted to do something that could make a change, and I wanted to do something that I would find meaningful.
But at the same time, it's important that they are architects and designers, and they have an artistic approach to their designs. We follow the SDGs, the UN Sustainable Development Goals, very closely, and all projects adhere to them as part of our scenarios.
And we try to fuse architecture, technology and environment together into something that's new.
During the first semester, which is a very hands-on semester, they are taught digital tools and digital manufacturing, also film and media, not only drawing techniques to be able to represent the complexities that one meets today in a design. So it's not a static design, it's a design that is dynamic, and it shows performance, and it shows and communicates the position that the students have.
So I really like the concept of having a hands-on approach where you can experiment with creative and maybe sometimes extravagant ideas that in the end actually result with an architecture and a building or a program that is dealing with concrete present issues, but also gives you the opportunity to express yourself creatively.
That's a very important aspect for us, that the students are able to argue for their decisions from the 3 cores that define this program, which is artistic development, research, and our relationship to practice.
One of the things I appreciate the most is the nature of the program, in the sense that we experiment quite a lot. Not just with technology, but also with the potential of architecture in general. I do really appreciate as well that all the students are from the different countries and different places on Earth. So this is very much like a melting pot of a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different people who are adventurous.
In essence, Architecture in Extreme Environments doesn't want to teach students to be able to be experts in the Arctic or the Gobi Desert or the Amazon or Tanzania or Alaska, some of the places that we used as areas of investigation, but more to understand the impacts of that community if you change those dynamics and have a much more robust approach to design. It's a new paradigm in how architects can take a larger responsibility, but also be actors and decide and be innovators on their own right, invent new solutions together with collaborators if they're not there.